And Brooklyn has possession. KD looking around. Here's Simmons. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
And the first half is now in the books. Brooklyn ahead, up 7. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Durant is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Brown. And it's Irving in at the 1. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play you'll remember from this game, clearly.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. It's characteristic.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Outside Irving. Here's KD. And they recover it. Thomas against Smith. Here's the 3. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And now, a first timeout called here for Boston.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy.
Substitution on the court.
.104 left to play in the third. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds it.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Jackson up top, light covering, 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Smith.
Oh, man. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Robert Williams is checked in for Boston. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Derek White. Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Jackson.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on a team is all about.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Nets lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Smith is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Brown in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. To the paint. Williams kicks to Smith. Back to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Simmons passes to KD. Tries from 10. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Nets lead by 5.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nets leading by 3. Outside Irving. And Thomas has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half to it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Marcus Aldridge.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Smith surveying the D.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The high post shot. Oh, they get it back. And Drummond kicks to Durant. Irving with it. Picked up by Brown. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Horford's checked in for the Celtics. And the Nets making a change here as well. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Durant. Baseline jumper, and the basket by Thomas. And the Nets lead by 1.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. MP's really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out in the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
Horford kicks to Smith. For three. A rebound by the Nets. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Brown. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Celtics passing it around. Smith in the post. Thomas is there. Williams trying to break free. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And something else they've done all through this one is knock down the mid-range jump shot whenever they've had the chance.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Here's Drummond, and he uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
No sign of nervousness at all from Drummond. Coming through with big points when they had to have them.
Williams passes to Smith. Back to Williams. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Irving. Here's KD. It falls!
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Smith drives in. It's stolen by Brown. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good!
Irving got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Smith kicks to none. Jacks up a 3. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Timeout called the Nets.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Let's show them why we're the best fans in the NBA. It's time to get wild.
Durant against Horford. Outside, KD over Horford. Count it!
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 2. 1 second left in the 4th quarter. For the win. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn who's